Wulfy and Captain C Aeroplane Adventure. Once upon a time, in an airport, there was a great captain named Captain C who had a wolf friend named Wulfy. Wulfy loved to drive aeroplanes and be the pilot. Captain C was a big chubby person with big face, short arms and legs, brown eyes. Wulfy had lots of gray fur, big blue eyes, thin short arms, and long legs. Now let's continue our story. The day before their big flight, the captain called Wulfy aside and whispered something exciting in his ear. Tomorrow is going to be an amazing day, my friend, he said with a smile, and I get a special surprise just for you. Get ready for an adventure. Wulfy is tail wiggled excitement as he go and anticipate what the captain had planned. As Wulfy and the captain were about aboard the plane, an officer noticed Wulfy with a water bottle and shouted, "Hey, you, no water bottle allowed on the plane." Wulfy felt worried, but Captain C quickly intervened, asking Wulfy to drop the water bottle and raising the strict officer. I apologize for the mistake. We will ensure it is taken care of. Thank you. Today, Captain C surprised Wulfy with some exciting news. He called Wulfy over for you today. How would you like to be the cabin crew on our flight? Wulfy's eyes widened with excitement as he wagged his tail. What could see? He couldn't believe his ears. Captain C introduced Wulfy as the cabin crew. Wulfy greeted passengers, saying, "Good morning. Today, my name is Wulfy, and our captain name is Captain C. I will take care of you 11 hours. Junior, fasten your seat belt and make yourself comfortable." Wulfy attended to each passenger, offering blankets and pillow. He explained the seatbelt buckle pearls and ensured that everyone understood. As the passengers settled into their seat, the captain suddenly clutched his stomach and winced in pain. He looked at Wulfy and said, "Oh, I think I have a terrible stomach ache. Wulfy, I trust you to take charge and fly the plane. I need to go to the restroom." Wulfy's eyes widened with a mix of excitement and nervously. He realized that it was his moment to shine and prove himself as his capable pilot. With reminiscence, he whispered the captain, "Don't worry, Captain C. Do my best. Go take care of yourself and leave the flying to me." Wulfy looked around and saw the button and steering wheel con- conquerors, and he grabbed at the wheel, started turning it left and right. Suddenly, the plane flipped over, and Wolfie thought it was a cool idea, but everyone in the plane started screaming, "Ah!" The captain was shocked and extremely what on earth is happening. However, the loudest scream came from the captain himself because he was still in the restroom and the aeroplane had turned it upside down. His poop split on the toilet bowl. His landed on the new captain uniform that and captain. He wondered who could have done this. Unfortunately, another bad thing happened. While Wulfy was upside down, his head accidentally hit a button that caused the roof and the wings of the aeroplane break apart with a loud bang. Even worse, the aeroplane started falling down from the sky, crashed into a ground with a loud boom. The aeroplane crashed, leaving them on an unknown island in the Pacific Ocean, were discovered unsure on their location with a low battery on Captain C iPhone. They couldn't gather information, realizing they had taken a wrong turn. They proceeded off an unconscious adventure, survive and finding a way home because they focused. Now the adventure was of Wulfy and Captain C was about to begin. Chapter 2. As Wulfy and Captain C found themselves stranded on an unknown island, and they were relieved to come across a young Scot named Kevin. Kevin was a 9-year-old boy with a bag full of Scot gear, and he had long arms and black hair and a simply chubby face, legs, and black hair and a slightly chubby face with happily said, "I am Scott. For 2 years I am going to a Scott camp." Kevin showed them how to start a fire, build sturdy shelter, and find food in the White Hills. Skills were improvements for their survival. Their time together was filled with excitement and learning. They discovered the new overcame challenge and grew closer as friends. In the evening, they gathered around campfire and started roasting marshmallow. They roasted marshmallow over the campfire, enjoying the delicious goody tree. Laughter filled the air. In the air, they shared stories, giving wonderful memories. But when it was time to sleep, Wulfy felt a problem. The tent was too small for both of him and Captain C because Captain C was too big for the tent. Unfortunately, but Kevin, always wishful, came to the rescue. He pulled a large mat and a soft pillow from his stout back, creating a cozy sleeping spot just outside the tent. For Wulfy get full, Wulfy slanted down on the comfortable mat while Captain Slee and Kevin snuck inside the tent. They alerted everything and soon they all drifted off to sleep, making distant sound. The next morning, they woke up feeling restless and they ready for more adventure. Captain Steve opened his eyes and unzipped the tent to surprise. There was a delicious coconut waiting for him. Wulfy and Kevin smiled and said, "Here is your breakfast." Serious Captain asked, "Where did you get the coconut and the leaf dish?" Kevin happily replied, "We found a coconut tree in the middle of the island." Captain C was puzzled, saying, "But the coconut tree don't have coconut." Proudly exclaimed, I climbed the coconut tree and gathered all these coconuts." They happily enjoyed their breakfast, feeling energetic and excited for the day adventure. Chapter 3: The Octopus. After finishing their coconut breakfast, Wulfy and Kevin and Captain Sweet wondered how they could find their way back home. Suddenly, Wulfy had a brilliant idea. He suggested, "How about we use the lifeboat to get back to the airport?" Captain Sweet thought it was a great idea and added, let's also bring the life jacket of safety." They blew air into the lifeboat and inflated the life jacket. With everything ready, their adventure journey begins. For about an hour, everything went smoothly, the sky clear, and there were all stormy or and trouble. But then, within just 10 minutes, everything changed. The light struck, and from the depths of the ocean emerged a gigantic purple octopus named Dove. It had red eyes, sharp teeth, and 10 long arms. Dove declared, "You will never go home." One of its arms smashed the lifeboat. Quickly, Wulfy and Kevin and Captain Slee jumped out of the boat. Wearing their life jacket, they kicked their little legs to swim away from Dove. Kevin and Wulfy sniffed a swam to the back of Dove, but Captain Slee struggled to keep up. Wulfy turned to Kevin and said, "Wait here, I will go back and help." Captain Slee demanded to rescue their Captain Wulfy. In the meantime, Kevin had clever plan. He started a fire and tossed it into the water. As the flame danced on the surface, Dove caught the side of the museum mistake. The octopus believed that Wulfy, Kevin, and Captain Sweet were still there. Little did Dove know it was just a trick. Meanwhile, Dove distracted Wulfy skillfully reached Captain Sleeping Island and until they swam together toward a nearby island. The island seemed like a rough place where they could get rest and regroup. They decided to take a break, sitting together and roasting marshmallow. Kevin opened his bag and took out his snack box, sharing it with Wulfy and Tapnasy. They enjoyed it. They deliciously laughing and talking about the adventure. They set up a tent and slept overnight. When they woke up in the morning, they decided to crawl out of the tent, but something amazing happened. They didn't find themselves on the ordinary island anymore. They had stumbled upon a magic rainforest. This rainforest had been lost for thousands of years, untouched by humans. They explored deeper into the rainforest. A friendly monkey named Mark appeared. Before then, Mark was born a monkey with a great hand, legs, and head. He had bright blue eyes and a little bit of fur on his hand and leg. Mark happily greeted them, saying, "Welcome to the rainforest." Then he asked them an exciting question. "Would you like to visit our hotel or museum?" Excited to discover the magical surprise awaiting them, they decided to explore the hotel first. Mark and the friendly monkey put on his sunglasses and said, "Hop on my car." The monkey car roared to life with a loud room sound ready to take them on their adventure. Chapter 4. Visiting the hotel. They were amazed by the hotel's special design. It was a delightful straw house. As they entered, a friendly monkey greeted them at the shack encounter. The monkey asked, "How many of you are checking in?" Captain C replied, "3," and the monkey guided them to the cozy straw house, ensuring their stay would be comfortable. Inside the straw house, they found a cozy embodiment of realistic charm and modern technology. The walls made of sticks and straw created a warm and strong air. The room had white accent light and a holographic instrument stems. The beds were comfortable and they had a helpful robot assistant named Bussy. The mix of an old and new made their stay unique and memorable. With a shiny metallic body and a glowing smile, Buffy, helpful and friendly robot, it could understand and respond to their command. Bussy amazed them with its special skill and knowledge. It could calculate complete patterns, improve useful information, and create holographic maps. They spent countless hours playing and having fun with their new friend Buzzley They played at hide and seek in the magical forest using Butsy's amazing sensors to make the game even more exciting. They laughed and raced through the trees searching for the perfect hiding spot and spurring each other with clever tricks. After the good sleep, Wulfy, it was exciting for more adventure. Captain C mentioned they could stay in the straw house for a month, but their tickets were only for a day. Wulfy suggested a trip to the museum. Kevin and Captain C agreed, and they headed out finding Mark on top of the straw house. Mark led the way an impressive museum called TVFM, the world's first museum. The building has tall surprise and beautiful Gothic design. Inside, they explore room filled with exciting artifacts, colorful painting, and intuitive exhibit. The friends Bussy were amazed by the museum treasure, learning about his story in fun ways. As they stepped inside the museum, they felt like they had traveled back in time. They were
恍然间
extra were extra surrounded by extraordinary artifacts from ancient times, such as bones and infant objects had held stories from long age ago. At the museum, the friends learning about prehistoric humans and their way of life. They saw life models on early human accent tools and cave painting. They discovered how prehistoric humans survived in different environments and learning about hunting and gather teeth, coin, and habit sparking their curiosity and left surprised to explore more about human evolution. At the walking through the habits, they marvel at the life-like models and the spine of warrior dinosaurs. The height of the habit was a massive T-Rex. It stood tall with a sharp teeth and powerful jaws. The friends were in awe of the size of the imagination what would be like the encounter a real T-Rex. Suddenly something unexpected happened. The light flickered and the T-Rex eyes started glowing. To their amazement, the T-Rex came to life, started moving and roving, creating an atmosphere of excitement and adventure. The friendly T-Rex became a helpful guide at a museum. It showed that Wulfy, Captain, and Kevin thought them interesting thing about the different dinosaurs they saw. The T-Rex made a big roar that got everyone's attention and made the tour exciting. The friendly T-Rex became a helpful guide at the museum, showed Wulfy and Captain C around. The T-Rex loved the dinosaur and happily showed them around the museum. They learned cool facts about dinosaurs. T-Rex would also enter the in fun quizzes and games. They participate feeling like paleologists on their very own prehistoric adventure. Quick thinking, Kevin took out his phone and snapped a picture to capture the incredible moment forever with the T-Rex standing tall behind them. Wulfy and Captain C and Kevin huddled together, smiling for the camera. After exploring the museum, the building fell to their friendly tourist guide. It was time for the next adventure. Mark suggests you can walk across country. Here, I have an aeroplane for you. The friends agree with excitement to see what it awaits them. In a hidden cave, they discovered a small aeroplane tucked inside a cave. It was a green aeroplane that could comfortably seat 3 people with a green roof and 3 propellers, 1 at the front and 2 on the wings. It looked impressive and ready for an adventure. With great excitement, Wulfy donned the hat ready to take control of the aeroplane. Together, they chatted 1, 2, boom, and zoomed it up into the endless blue sky. Chapter 5: Antarctica and the Polar Bear. After flying smoothly for an hour, they spotted the distant airport with joy. However, their excitement turned to disappointment when the aeroplane engine malfunctioned, leading to an emergency landing in Antarctica. The crash felt everyone shivering in the freezing cold, except for Wulfy, who swimming enjoyed the ice temperature. Captain C, Kevin, and Mark huddled together, trying to stay warm, had made a plan to get back home. Quick thinking, Kevin opened his bag and took his warm snow coat and gloves. The coat was a beautiful dark red with soft white cuff like a sheep, but poor Captain C had no snow clothes to keep him warm in the biting cold. That when Wulfy came up with a rescue, you could cut my gray, black, and white fur with scissors, he suggested kindly. Kevin carefully snipped the fur, when skillfully using a rope and a needle to seal it into a cotton fabric. Normally, such sewing would take an hour or even weeks, but Kevin, the scout, expressing allowed him to finish just in 10 minutes. Captain gratefully donated the nearly fast-forming fur coat filling snack as one thanks you. He expressed his gratitude to his friend. But then the snow wind infected the whole wing circle around the sink danger. They decided it was time to create a fire for warmth and protection with stones and a sturdy stick. Kevin skillfully injected a crack crackling fire, the dancing flames comfortable them in the chilly night. As they sat by the fire, a huge plane flew above them. They were surprised to see a polar bear with a red fur and glowing red eye following the plane closely. Captain C was scared and said, "It is not an ordinary polar bear. It is a ghost polar bear." Kevin's eyes widened as he remembered something important. "My bat!" he cried out, looking down at the shore to his visible. His Scott bat had disappeared. Wulfy shouted, "Mom, Dad, no!" They quickly jumped away from the bear. The red bear raced fiery, breaking the ice, and Wulfy and Kevin fell into the water, leaving Captain C on the rapidly breaking ice. The robot polar bear crumbled with a loud bang. Captain C was amazing, could believe it was a robot all along, but before he could figure out who defeated it, giant aeroplane appeared and the door slowly opened, filling both cruisers and nervous Captain C briefly stepped inside it. And there, to the surprise, Wulfy and Kevin running playfully, they had set up a blissfully surprise to prank their friend. Captain C couldn't but he amazed and soon laughter filled the aeroplane. They are all doing it all by themselves. Max, the clever monkey from the island, is also there. He holding a mystery ray gun that fits the robotic polar bear. Mark went with deformations and further snapping the polar bear with energy. But Captain C is wondered why Kevin said "my bat" and Wulfy said, "Mom, Dad, no!" Mark said Kevin impressed the width of the saddest memory from the past. Captain C listened intently, still puzzled. Mark continued, "You haven't experienced as much sorrow in your life. That's why you didn't react like that they did." Wulfy loved his parents to menacing robot bear, and Kevin mourned the loss of his previous Scott bat. Captain C widened with realization. Seated Captain C to Kevin, "I have something special for you." He gave Kevin a beautiful Scott badge with a captain and an aeroplane design. "This badge is now yours, little Scott." Captain is currently proudly attaching it to Kevin is shirt. Year later, Captain C was now a Wade's great-grandpa. One night, he regaled his curious grandson with the tale of his aeroplane adventure. as a young Scot with Wulfy and Kevin. Kevin, now 69, cherishes the Scot's separate memory of the adventure with Wulfy, Captain C, and Mark warmed his heart. He shared those moments with grandkids, inspiring them to be cruising and brave. His Scott bat symbolized lifelong friendship and conflict. And so the remarkable story came, and the end, the bond between the three friends, the challenging they overcame, and the lesson they learned would forever remain in their heart. It was a tale of cottage friendship and the enduring spirit of adventure would inspire everybody. The end.